Welcome, Sticks and Stacks drummer. Boy, are we in for some fun. We're going to spend the next 10 lessons talking about dance beats. Beats that in pop music and in dance music make people want to get on the dance floor and dance and have fun. Okay, for the beginning, for us, we're going to be focusing on a couple pretty simple concepts. The main one, which is being called 4 on the floor. So now our kick drum, for the most part, in the beginning at least, we're going to be playing 1, 2, 3, 4, never stops, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, our snare drum is still just going to play on 2 and 4. So let's try and play that for a little bit. Go ahead and hop on board and try and play with me. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Pretty simple. Not too bad. The only difference from our old beat, our rock beat number 1, we would take turns. We wouldn't play the bass drum with the snare drum, but now we are. And it gives an awesome forward momentum feel. It's kind of like an engine that just doesn't stop. All right. Awesome. Next up, we're going to try and add 8th notes on our hi-hat. 8th notes, if you remember, is just when you play 8 notes in a measure of 4/4, and we count them 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? We're going to get going with the bass and snare drum, get the beat going, as always, first, and then we'll bring in the right hand. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, here we go. Here we go, and 1 and 2, and bring in your right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and good. If you mess up, try and hop right back on. So you may have noticed in there I did a little something kind of cutesy, and it helps us to add a lot of forward momentum to these beats. When I say forward momentum, we want that in dance music because it's going to keep the music really moving forward, and it's going to keep people dancing. And what I was doing was just little openings of the hi-hat. And I'm just doing it on the ands, on the upbeats as we call them. So check it out. I play the hi-hat with the tip of my stick. It may look like I'm hitting flat, but it's just my tip, about 2 inches in. And then when I want that open hi-hat sound, I just lift my toes a little bit, and I play with the shoulder to get them sizzling. And you can find that nice sizzle spot. This is too closed. This is too open. So it's somewhere in the middle. Okay. For starters, let's open the hi-hat on the and of 4, okay? So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And it's going to open right before the downbeat. Here we go. 1 and 2 and try and keep along. Nice, and it just adds a little flavor to the beat. All right, now we're going to try the and of 3 as well as the and of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1. Good, and if you're having trouble with any one part, you could practice it by itself. All right, let's try the all-up beats. This beat probably sounds pretty familiar. Sometimes it's called a disco beat. And it feels really nice, really dancey. Awesome. Okay, we're going to finish out today with one last little fun variation, and that's instead of playing the upbeats on open hi-hats, we're going to move to the ride cymbal and play the upbeats on the bell of the ride. So it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? I'll leave you with this variation. Have an awesome day. Keep up the great work. We'll see you guys next time. 1, 2, raise. See how it gives it that same little snap. There it is without the bell of the ride. Still good. I think I like it more with the bell. See you guys next time.